I've always been an artist. There was never any question that I was going to do anything else, really, so it wasn't a case of wondering what to do. It was a case of finding out how I could remain making art always. So. There was a point where in my artistic practice, when I was asking myself to focus, to narrow down, in search of more consistency in what I do. Because I was very eclectic and I would try my hand at everything, and I kind of wasn't really interested in settling, which I think is a good fecund and fertile ground to explore when you don't limit yourself and you just say, what do I feel like doing today? Maybe some sculpture, maybe I'll draw this, maybe I'll be more graphic design, maybe I'll be more portraiture, and then I wanted to focus down on something and just get really good at one thing, and I kind of felt, what could I draw every day and not get bored and not feel that maybe my energies should be spent elsewhere. And when I looked through all my work, it was the portraiture I was most interested in, and the style that I work in developed from looking at my old work or recent work, just looking at what I'd been doing, looking at my sketchbooks and seeing this style developing, but I wasn't really aware of it. I hadn't been practicing it, I hadn't been improving it, but when my mind was free and unfocused, this is the sort of thing that I was drawing. So it seemed portraiture was kind of calling to me, and seemed like a kind of, I was going to say practical thing, it seemed like something that I could, a furrow that I could plough, and it would be productive and people would enjoy it as much as I was enjoying making it. I was in Soho because my work is selling over the road here and my work is selling over the road there, and so I was passing by and this place caught my eye because it seemed quite out of place and seemed new, and it was new. I'm sure it wasn't there when I passed through previously, which would have been Christmas. Maybe it was there, but it didn't catch my eye. And so I saw that it was a gallery and that they were looking for artists, so I stopped in, and all these beautiful brunettes with lovely European accents filling this space and all charming, and Beatrice asked me if I'd like to be an artist in residence, and I thought that would be fantastic. And also we spoke about using the space. I want to run some drawing sessions and not exactly teach, but draw with people and share what it is that I have learned through so many solitary hours with just myself and a pencil. So yeah, we were talking about using the space, we were talking about what's already happening with the space. It's been lovely. It's an interesting organisation. The way that where it's placed is odd, to be in Soho like this, to be down this particular alley, and the volunteers that are working here, everyone's very motivated, but not by finance, and they're not, their minds aren't sort of closed off into what will work for this gallery specifically. Everyone's very open-minded about what can be done and what direction it can be taken in, which is very good. I've been listening in, eavesdropping to many of the business and creative conversations downstairs, and lots of exciting things are happening. It sounds like the artFix project is expanding in really exciting ways. So I like it. It's vibrant. People are doing things, and so many artists are being invited to join in. So it's very open and embracing and yeah, creative.